morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. This is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. Thank you for coming and spending some time with me on this beautiful Saturday, the 10th of September. Just a minute. Okay, what a way to start. Okay, what I'm working on is Halloween hut. Not a Halloween hut. Oh my gosh. Fairytale hut. Okay. That's this one. Okay. And it's beautiful. The picture doesn't do it justice. It's yeah. Like even this here, what I've stitched is so bright and colorful, but I still can't really see it. So what I'm going to work on here right now is I'm working on the black. Oh my gosh, I'm not comfortable. There. I got so sidetracked this morning. First of all, I was watching the coronation of King Charles III. Very good. Well, I don't know if it's the proper coronation, but it is, where he was proclaimed, I guess, King Charles III. And all the pageant and ceremony that goes on with that. He's doing better today, I could see. Like yesterday, his face was just, when he met the new Prime Minister, Liz Truss, he looked, oh my gosh, he looked terrible. He'd been crying for quite a while. And it breaks my heart, to see him that way. And Camilla didn't look much better. The jury's still out on her. But he seems to love her, and that. I just wish that he would have married her right from the start and forget about all of this. What happened in the meantime, and yeah. But it wasn't to be. So, yeah. And then I was sitting here and I was playing my game. And then I chatted with Juliet for a bit. And then I was going to get ready to start. And David dropped by and he brought me a history book of Eriksdale, the history of Eriksdale. So I got caught up in that. So I'm going to be looking at that. But, yeah, they're trying to figure out something that made Eriksdale famous. And I don't know. I came across an idea. I don't know if it would, if it's worth anything. But I am going to stop in at the municipal office probably on Tuesday and make mention of my idea. Now I have no drawing skills. I have no drafting skills. I have nothing. But I did come up with this idea. Now, whether or not it flies, I don't know. But, Eriksdale needs something to make it stand out. And I am trying to figure out, what it could be. So, but it's interesting to read the history on this community and the surrounding area and see what Eriksdale was like way back when. So, yeah. And, you know, they have a section on how the roads were built and all of that. You know, so I fell down a gopher hole there. And before I knew it, time was just getting away from me. And then I was going to start, and then Pam showed up here because they needed me to move Susie because they had to get over closer to the garage to load up the, you know, old boards and stuff to take to the dump today. So, yeah. So it's been busy and I haven't really done much. I do have my vacuum cleaner sitting out, but I haven't started it yet. I did clean it out last night. So I will have to do it, but after I'm done this video, or when it starts to get loaded, I have to, I gotta head over to the store and pick up a few things. So, yeah. So anyways, so that's what's happened this morning. And even this morning when I didn't even want to get out of bed. Lilybell got me out and I really didn't want to get up. Yeah. So, yesterday I was so busy. I worked a little bit on that October flower. But I didn't get as much done as I had wanted. So, but that's okay. That's okay. I can work on it. This here is, I received this from VIP Cross Stitch. All the information will be down below if you're interested in this project. It's a big one. It's an 11 count. But I fell in love. I absolutely fell in love with the color scheme. And, you know, like this is a waterfall there and the little bridges and you know, all these little fairy huts. So, I don't know. I don't know if this is, maybe I should call it Fairytale Village, because there is more than, you know. I think I'm going to refer to this as Fairytale Village. I just think it's so cute. So cute. There's mushrooms here, ferns. Yeah, like here's a tree. And that, so it's, here's another mushroom. And flowers in behind here. So yeah, I think it's cute. And this one here has got some smoke coming out of it. So, yeah, and some birds here. They could be little butterflies too. Because fairies, we know, are just little things, right? At least that's how I believe. I don't believe they're full size, human size. I think they're just tiny, tiny, tiny. You know, about the size of a small grasshopper or cricket or something like that. So, yeah, but, anyways, not much else. It's clear right here, but I see some clouds to the north. It's 17 degrees in the house here, and I think it's going up to 20 today, if I'm not mistaken. Alexa, what's the forecast?
Currently, in Eriksdale, it's 12 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. You can expect more of the same today, with a high of 16 degrees and a low of 8 degrees. Enjoy your day in the sun.
Yeah, so only a high of 16 today. So, I know my legs are cold, so I may have to put on some leggings. But I'll see. I will see. So, this is my old friend, 310 Black, that I'm working on, and that's all in this blue. And there's really not that much. It's just quite heavy down here on the bottom part. But when you get up here to the top, there's only, you know, there's not very much. And Juliet reminded me again this morning. She said, boy, you have a lot of things, you know, a lot of whips. And I said, yeah, I do. Sadly, I do. And I need to get some things done. So, but yeah, I'm going to work on this. And I might just work on that flower one so I can get it done for October. I'm just sewing it by hand, like, you know, the backing and that. And I have fiber fill so I can stuff it. So, no problem with that. And, yeah. All of these plans in so little time. I still haven't gone outside to pull my old tomato plants and cucumber and spaghetti squash, which I never got anything off of. It was just poor. It was basically an experiment as to what I could see that I could grow. You know, so, and so I have to do something different next year. So I think my big, my squash, spaghetti squash and butternut squash or whatever, I have a big round kids pool, brand new. So I'm going to fill that up And that will be my squash garden. I'm going to have to put something around it, though, so that the deer won't come and nibble on it. But I'll worry about that next year. We still got to get through winter here. So, yeah. But otherwise, that's it. Not much else. Not much else is happening. It's just quiet. Miss Twinkle Toes is down here. Jonah's outside. I was going to look at his ear because he was favoring his left ear. Like he pulled his ear back and it drooped, so I kind of checked it, but there didn't seem to be an infection in there. And, but I've got to check. He probably got into a fight again. That's Lilybell having a dream. She's having a dream. I don't know if it's a bad dream or a good dream. I don't know. But she is having a dream. I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but there does not seem to be anything to watch on Amazon Prime, on Netflix, Apple TV, Paramount Plus. Apple TV I only have until November, and then I'm going to give it up. It was free for 3 months, so I'm just gonna give it up. And Paramount I had bought for a year because it was cheap. It was, I don't know, $50 some for the year. And so, but I've already marked it as canceled. So I won't be charged for it. And that. There's just nothing on. Nothing. I was even looking for Christmas movies. And nothing. Not a thing. Not a thing. Even YouTube didn't have much. It just... Once I watched the thing there with King Charles III, and then I watched a few of my regulars, there was nothing else. Now I'll put it on later this afternoon to see if there's anything that's come on. But as of yet, there is nothing. Not a thing. And I don't have regular TV, so I cut the cord there years ago. It was just getting to be way too expensive. Way, way too expensive. Oh, just a minute. I gotta blow my nose. Oh, gosh, excuse me. Oh, there. So yeah, so I'm probably just going to sit here and I don't know. Even to on Coast and Coast to Coast AM. There's not much. Now, I haven't looked in the last couple of days, but yeah, there was nothing there that interested me either, and I'm going to cancel that next year when it comes due. I'm not paying another year. And, I mean, I enjoy it if they have good programs, you know. But, like, Coast to Coast AM started out as, with Art Bell, it was to be a paranormal, UFO, ghosts, Bigfoot, cryptids, Earth mysteries, you know, like who built the pyramids and Stonehenge and all of that, right? Like, that's what it was supposed to be. And that's how Art Bell had started it. And when I started listening to him back in the early 90s, I got it on skip. So at night, I could hear it. And of course, this was in the days before, you know, internet and all of that, right? So, but yeah, Art Bell was really good. He was really, really good. He had a vision, and that vision now, it's just, it's just gone. So now with George Norrie at the reins, it's, you know, he's getting into, you know, rock and roll history and, you know, and that kind of stuff. And I'm just not interested in that. You know, and they took the 4 to 5 hour format where there was one guest. And yes, Art Bell had it at 5 hours, which was wonderful. And especially as I was driving truck, too, later on. And it was fantastic. But now it's, sometimes you get an hour, sometimes it's just a half an hour. You know, the only other radio host there that I like listening to is George Knapp from Las Vegas. He does with all the UFOs and Bigfoot sightings and things like that. You know, disclosure and I like listening to him. I think he's on Sunday nights. And he usually has some really interesting programming and guests. I don't like Lisa Garr, and I don't like the other one there. Oh, Connie Willis. No, I don't. I mean, they're okay. I shouldn't say I don't like them. They're okay. But I don't know. Like, it's just, I don't know. They come with their own ideas and that, and I'm just not for it. Now, I may just listen to my audiobook because I haven't listened to it in about a week. I don't know. But I am doing this, and then, like I said, I've got to go up to the store. I got to buy some almond milk and salad fixins and fruit for my smoothies and my yogurt. And oh, it was so nice, Juliet. There, she bought me my silk almond yogurt. Sorry. Or was it coconut milk? I don't know. Whatever it was. And so she happened to be in Selkirk yesterday. So then I asked her if she could stop in at No Frills there and pick me up some. So she did. Isn't it wonderful to have such good friends? I mean, I don't know where I would be without Juliet and John, and now David. David's really, like, it's like this morning he brought me round the history book for Eriksdale. I said, is this your copy? And he said, yeah, that he went and bought one. And I thought, okay, that's good. So I'm just kind of going through it. It's quite a thick book, too. And, I mean, I wasn't born here. I wasn't raised here. But I consider myself as part of this community now. And I've always been one. I want to see the history of the area. And I've just always enjoyed that. And, but Eriksdale is my adopted community. And I love living here. And I just love everything about it. So it's nice knowing the history of the area. Like Juliet remembers when the train went through here. And she remembers a lot of the stores and, you know, I don't know if she was, I don't know if the hotel was here still standing. I don't know. I have to find out. Oh, a whack of motorcycles going again. They always come every weekend. And they go and they do a tour. There's usually about maybe 20 or 30 of them. And they keep coming. And they keep coming. It's just wonderful to see them. So, yeah, well, today there wasn't as many. But, yeah. But otherwise, that's about it. Nothing much else is happening. I'm just going to continue stitching today. And, yeah. So, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And that you're all happy and safe and healthy. And that whatever you do, do it with love. no matter what it is. You may be angry with someone or enraged, but there should always be love there, right? Believe me, that's a lesson I wish I would have learned years and years and years ago. And sadly, I missed the mark on that, but I'm hoping that I'm making up for it, in my later days. So, well, I guess this is it. So, see? I got that part done. So I'll just continue on with the black. So, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Miss Twinkle Toes yourself, Miss Lilybell. And, yes, I got to clean her ears last night because they were bugging her. She got all this black gunk in there all the time. But it's been tested. It's not fungus. It's not allergy. It's not mites. We don't know. She's just got all this earwax. And it turns black and gunky. Ugh. Yeah. So, but she, because I can tell when she needs it done because she's always scratching. Anyways, okay. So, thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would see that my sins would be forgiven. So, may you have a fantastic Saturday and love your family and be there for each other and enjoy your day. So, in whatever you do. All right, everyone. We'll talk to you tomorrow. God willing, of course. Toodle-oodles, everybody.